Hawaii's streams have always been a big source of wonder and learning for me. Whenever I'd discover a new stream animal, I'd run to the encyclopedia and try to read about them. As I grew up, my interest in biology flourished. Soon I was creating wildlife art, including coloring books, and this painting of Hawaii's native stream animals that was made into a poster for the Hawaii State Division of Aquatic Resources. On the island of Maui, I met up with Skippy Hau, a man who's been studying Hawaii streams for many years.
Hi, I am Skippy Hau. I work for the State Division of Aquatic Resources. I've been actually an aquatic biologist here on Maui for 36 years now. What I've been fortunate is I've been able to study the streams. But Wailuku River mouth has changed a lot. Well, we've had several big storms, but each time I've been able to help document that the hihiwai will come back, and then also the recruitment. So the hinana, the ōpae, and the hihiwai have come back and migrate into the stream. So they come in from the mouth and then they migrate upstream. It appears that they will follow the fresh water. Not necessarily have to come back to the same stream, but they will follow where the fresh water is coming from. And then when they come back to the stream mouth, then they come back and then they live the rest of their lives inside the stream and stay in fresh water. What's been fascinating is also being able to watch the hihiwai because they'll farm lines. And so the hihiwai now farm lines inside the concrete channel where the flood stream project is. So there's all this concrete, which I never used to pay attention because if you're in a regular stream, then what the hihiwai will do is they'll actually migrate, but they're under the rocks. And so you really don't get to see them. And because we have the concrete channel, so what they've sort of done is they sort of stay along the wall, will migrate, follow the leader, and then they'll head upstream. It's nice to see healthy populations of ōpae, ōpae, and hihiwai.
Hawaii's native stream animals include mollusks. Of these, the largest is the hihiwai. It can grow to be 2 inches in diameter and inhabit the higher mountain streams. The hapawai is browner in color and smoother in texture than the hihiwai. It has more wing-like tips of its shell, and it inhabits the lower areas of Hawaii's streams. Hawaii has 2 types of native freshwater crustaceans. The first is the freshwater shrimp called ōpae kalaole. There's also a native prawn called the ōpae ōeha'a. Hawaii streams also have introduced crayfish and Tahitian prawns that grow much larger than the native prawn and ōpae. The male Tahitian prawns have very large claws, and they prey on native ōpae and fish. Other introduced stream animals also eat natives. Minnows, tilapia, and catfish all prey on Hawaii's native gobies, which are known as ō'opu. There are 4 kinds of ō'opu that are endemic to Hawaii and are found nowhere else in the world. The ō'opu alamo'o, whose males have a distinct orange tail area. The ō'opu naniha, with its vertical stripes and dark band beneath its eye. The ō'opu no pili, whose males have a distinct black and white horizontal striping. And the ō'opu nakea, which is the largest of the native gobies. One interesting thing about the nakea is that the males have a much larger mouth than the females. See if you can tell the sexes of these fish just by looking at their mouth. All of the native ō'opu have pelvic fins that are fused together to form a suction cup. The suction cups help them to climb wet rocks and tall waterfalls to get to the higher mountain streams. These streams are much safer from predators because most of the predator stream animals can't climb waterfalls. The indigenous ō'opu akupa is a carnivorous fish that does not have a suction cup and therefore stays in the lower stream areas. All of Hawaii's stream animals lay eggs in the streams, and their eggs and larvae are washed into the sea where they spend part of their young lives as zooplankton in the ocean. When big rains send fresh water into the sea, the tiny larvae start making their way back to the streams. The young ō'opu are called hinana and are transparent at first, until they start to eat and gain some pigment. The tiny ō'opu use their mouths as well as their suction cup fins to help them climb up some of Hawaii's tallest waterfalls.